In 1977, 20-year-old Colleen Stan stuck out her thumb on a California highway, hoping for a ride to a friend's birthday party. What she didn't know was that the couple who picked her up would steal 7 years of her life. Colleen was a smart, free-spirited young woman. On May 19, 1977, she accepted a ride from Cameron and Janice Hooker, a seemingly normal couple with a baby in the back seat. That detail made her feel safe. But as the drive went on, something felt off. They stopped at a gas station, and Colleen went to use the bathroom. A voice in her head told her, "Run," but she didn't. Minutes later, they were back on the road. When Cameron pulled off the highway into a remote area, he put a knife to her throat. Then, he placed a homemade headbox over her, a wooden device designed to block sound, light, and air. She was taken to their home in Red Bluff, California. There, Cameron and Janice kept Colleen in a coffin-like box beneath their waterbed. For up to 23 hours a day, Colleen lay motionless in the dark, the box barely large enough to move. Cameron Hooker was a sadist, obsessed with bondage and control. He told Colleen that she was now the property of a mysterious organization called The Company, a secret group that would torture or kill her family if she ever tried to escape. Over time, she was conditioned. She was beaten, starved, manipulated. She began calling him Master and Janice, Ma'am. In 1978, a year into her captivity, Cameron made her sign a fake slave contract, legally binding her as his property. The psychological manipulation worked. At one point, he even took her to visit her family, and she returned willingly to her captors. She wasn't chained, she wasn't gagged, but the fear of the company was more powerful than any lock. Janice, Cameron's wife, had once been a victim herself. Over the years, guilt consumed her. In 1984, after 7 years, Janice confessed everything to her pastor, who urged her to tell Colleen the truth. There was no company, no secret group, just Cameron's lies. That same year, Janice helped Colleen escape. She called her father from a bus station and went home. Colleen didn't immediately go to police. She was traumatized and scared. Eventually, Janice testified against her husband in exchange for immunity. In 1985, Cameron Hooker was sentenced to 104 years in prison. He was denied parole multiple times, most recently in 2022. Colleen Stan went on to live a quiet life, working with trauma survivors. She still has lasting damage from the years of torture, but she survived. Colleen Stan's strength remains a symbol of resilience in the darkest of circumstances. And Cameron Hooker remains behind bars exactly where he belongs.